Okay, so what we're going to do is to create a blended color wheel. We're going to start by putting your name on your paper and your period number and today's date. Now, to figure out the location of where our colors are, we're going to start by mapping out or placing numbers on our circle that correspond to a clock. So we got 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then you're going to go and evenly space the remaining numbers. Okay, now we're going to figure out where on our blended color wheel our colors go. For this blended color wheel, you need a pencil, you need a set of watercolor pencils, and the way that you know it's watercolor is to say watercolor on it or have a paintbrush on it. That's how we know they're watercolor pencils. You also would like to have a color wheel for reference, which is at your table. Okay? So, as you see on our color wheel, yellow is at the top. So write yellow. At 12 o'clock, at 4 o'clock, we're going to have blue. Put a circle around them. And at 8 o'clock, we're going to have red. Okay? These are our primary colors, and these are the basis for all the other colors that are on our color wheel. When we blend yellow and blue together, we're going to get green. Green will be placed at the 2 o'clock. Put a rectangle around it. When you mix red and blue together, you're going to get violet. Put a rectangle around it. That would be at 6 o'clock. Yellow and red blended together will make orange. Again, these are our secondary colors. Put a rectangle around it. Okay? Now, we're going to start using medium pressure, putting in color to our yellow. Use medium pressure. We're then going to go in with our red. Medium pressure. You might want to go over it so you have even color. And we're going to go in with our blue. I like to turn the paper. Hope not to confuse you. Okay. I'm going to go over it, fill in those white areas. Okay. So, notice that we're not going to have clear dividing lines between any of our colors here, because our ultimate goal is to create a blended color wheel where all the colors transition very softly and gradually into one another. So that's why we don't have these dividing lines. Let's talk about our first rule of color mixing, because we're going to start mixing. We've got our primaries. These are the basis for all the other colors, and we're then going to go in and we're going to create green. The way you create green is by mixing our yellow and our blue together. Well, rule of color mixing is start with the lighter color first. So we're going to start with yellow. And in our 2 o'clock area, we're going to, using medium pressure, we're going to go in and put yellow. Then, layering on top of our green, on top of our yellow, we're going to put our blue, and the resulting color should be green. Be careful not to overdo the use of the blue because it'll overwhelm the yellow. Okay? Next, we're going to do, okay, so this color here is yellow and blue mixed together. It's green. We're then going to mix yellow and red together. We're going to get orange. So we're going to start again with the first rule of color mixing and start with the lightest color first. So we're going to go in with yellow. And we're going to layer over it our red. Resulting color will be our secondary color, orange. Okay. Next. We're mixing blue and red together to get our resulting secondary color, which would be violet. Now again, the rule of color mixing is start with the lighter color first. Well, these are equally distant to violet and they're equally distant to yellow, so they are of same weight. So you can start with either red or blue. I prefer to start with red. However, it's your choice. Again, you want medium pressure. I like to go over it to fill in those little white areas. And then I'm going to go over it with our second color, which is blue. So now we have mapped out our primary and our secondary colors. The next goal in creating our color wheel is to fill in these empty spaces, which are intermediate colors or our tertiary colors. Those would be the ones that are circles here. They have a T for tertiary. Our red violet, our blue violet, etc. So we're going to go in, again with the same rule of color mixing, we're going to blend colors together, However, we're going to use the actual yellow and the actual green, whereas we previously blended the green here, okay? So we're going to go in, once again, with medium pressure, and you're going to go in and add yellow, and then you're going to layer over it with our green. Now, to get even color, you might want to go over the green that you created a few moments ago. And as of now, what I have here is not even, but as you get the entire color wheel done, you can go in and add layers to help blend your colors a little bit better. Okay? So we're going to do the same on this side. We're going to mix our yellow and our orange together to create our intermediate yellow-orange. Okay? Put our yellow down. We're going to use our actual orange color pencil. We're going to go in and blend. Now, let's talk about the name of these colors. This color here in our 1 o'clock is a mixture between yellow and green. The color is called yellow-green. It is not green-yellow. And it is yellow-green because yellow is our primary color. Yellow-green. In this instance, this color we made at 11 o'clock is yellow-orange, again, because yellow is our primary color. So this is our yellow-orange, okay? So what you are going to do to complete this color wheel is to fill in these intermediate or tertiary colors by blending the two colors on either side of that empty space, always starting with the lighter color first. Once you have them all mapped out, I would like you to go in and add layers to help blend them, okay? So again, this is what you want your result to look like with the colors all labeled.